The TFL Cheap Jeep series is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road and Granger Motors.
Today we've got our cheap Jeep. What are we doing, Tommy?
That's right, guys. It is our first snow out here in Colorado, and we're gonna see how the cheap Jeep does climbing up an off-road trail in the Rocky Mountains.
Let's do it. So we are next to Estes Park, Colorado, off Bunt School Road.
Now, this is a trail that we use a bunch in the summer and in the fall, and not a super hard trail getting to the Ironclads, but in two-wheel drive.
Not going too much right now.
Not a lot going on. Now, one miss that I'm gonna knock the Jeep for right off the bat is you can't get the standard two-door Wrangler with the four-wheel drive auto setting, which means if you want four-wheel drive,
we got to put it in four-wheel drive.
Now that seems like a pretty weenie thing to complain about, but the fact of the matter is, like, if you live in a snowy environment and you've got that situation, you know, where it's not quite snow covered on the road, but not quite wet.
Yeah.
Like, you spend a lot of time going between 2 high and 4 high, and I'd love it if Jeep would just put a 4 auto in all their Wranglers.
Does it automatically for you?
Yeah, but nope, not on this one. You gotta shift it. So now we're in 4 high. Do you think we're gonna make it up this hill, Jen?
Better than two-wheel drive, I would hope. Much better right off the bat.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Oh, we're climbing up.
So we got this big ravine here. I'm now in 4 high. Oh!
Ooh.
Come on, baby. She's digging. Come on, Bill.
Come on. Oh, you're climbing out.
Oh, these tires, they don't have a lot of grip going on.
Oh.
So this is the base model Jeep Wrangler Sport, which came on these rather dreadful Nexen All Season. So we went ahead and bought a set of used off-road tires from Facebook. What are we running, Jen?
We got some Falcon Wild Peaks MTs, which are really nice. You know, they're M&S rated, which stands for mud and snow, but snow should really be in quotes. These are not triple peak rated, so they're not going to do really well on road in a big snow situation, but let's see what they do off-road.
How much snow do you think we got out here?
I think, given my expertise in measurements just by looking, I would say about 8 inches.
How do you have such expertise in measurements?
Well, I used to build custom cabinets for a very long time, so
okay.
I can see and I can judge measurements pretty good.
As a guy, this looks more like 12 inches, but I'll believe you that we're at 8.
Let's go with 8.
So look, we're not making any forward progress in 4 high. The traction control seems to be struggling a little, so let's just try low range before we revert to just bombing the crud out of this thing. So I'm gonna take it about 4 miles an hour. Come on, Jeep. Oh, better. Come on.
Popping up.
Come on.
Okay.
Staying in the throttle. Oh, gosh. Come on. Woo!
Oh my God.
Oh yeah!
We got it!
We did it!
That was great.
So, kind of a lot of work.
A little bit, a little bit.
Now here's, I think, one of the problems that Jen mentioned right at the beginning of this video. This is a mud terrain tire. MT stands for maximum traction. It's not meant for the snow though.
No, it's not. It's not triple peak rated. It doesn't have a lot of sipes to really push the liquid and water out from underneath the tread. Tommy, in this Jeep, we've got a 3.6 liter V6 with just under 300 horsepower.
Yeah, and we've got this 8-speed automatic transmission, and then the suspension in this vehicle, solid axles front and back.
That's nice.
Which has a kind of an impact on ride quality, but it also means that we're maintaining pretty good contact with the ground.
Yes, exactly, which is what you're looking for when you get a Wrangler.
Exactly right, and that's definitely beneficial out here when we have very minimal traction to begin with, right?
Yes, definitely.
Making sure that all 4 tires are sticking on the ground is important. Now, power in this Jeep, actually pretty good.
This Jeep is so small and light. I feel like we're just kind of like floating over everything right now.
That is definitely the best part about this little two-door Wrangler.
Yeah.
Super maneuverable too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we got this little hill here. It's getting extra deep through this section.
I think we can make it.
So what's nice is that in low range, it really lets you spin everything up, which is kind of nice, not having that much, nannying.
Yes.
And then that kind of pulsing you see of the brakes is something called BLD, which is brake lock differentials. And that's trying to simulate a locker. But at some point, I think we're just going to have to power our way through this, don't you think?
I think we're just going to have to bulldoze it down.
Come on, Jeep, come on.
We got it.
Oh.
Spin a lot up.
It doesn't look like it, but underneath this white fluffy snow are some pretty aggressive rocks. So I don't want to take it too fast.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good for the suspension.
See how good this heater is though?
It is warm in here.
It's very toasty.
I'm impressed.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Jeep. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, grip.
A little more.
Full throttle. Come on.
There it is. Nice. Oh, we made it.
Not bad, right?
Wow.
We're gonna get to the top. Oh gosh. Oh, full sideways.
Wow. Oh, she's just cruising.
Woo. Jen, this is pretty deep snow.
I'm impressed. That crawled right up.
I'm pretty impressed.
With a little bit of extra work, but
listen,
I think it was pretty good.
My technique today is to take the skinny pedal and then just bolt it to the floor.
Just go.
Full sideways.
Tommy, I noticed we've been doing all this in low range. What if we put it in high range?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be more realistic to how folks drive it every day. Mm-hmm. And let's see how the traction control and four-wheel drive system works in 4 high. So 4 high, everything on. We've got this kind of steep, gnarly climb here. Should we see what happens?
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna take it at a reasonable 6 miles an hour. Got a little pit here.
Woo!
Oh, okay, bigger pit than I initially thought. What's great about this little Jeep is even though our tires aren't doing a great job of gripping, like you said earlier, it's kind of like a little mountain goat. It just goes up everything.
It's just going.
So I'm gonna stop on this hill. I'm wondering if we can get going in 4 high.
Oh, it's
working at it.
She's kind of crab walking up here.
Doesn't want to go straight.
No.
But it did go up it. That was very impressive.
I mean, not too much effort involved.
So Jen, this Jeep is a base model Wrangler Sport, and as spec'd with the manual windows, the hardtop, and pretty much nothing else, it was 41 grand.
That's, wow, 41.
It's a lot of money.
41 for manual windows.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, it's, I think Jeep's being a little ambitious with some of the pricing here. And personally, I think that, and luckily they are standard for 2025, but this feels more like a, what, $29,000?
$29,32 maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it climbed up this really nicely, but 41.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
The good news is we didn't pay 41, we actually paid 35,000, and there's pretty good discounts to be had on Wrangler, so if you're interested, be sure to check it out.
Much better. What do you think? Should we take the top off?
Yeah. You want to?
No, absolutely not.
It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit, which if you're watching abroad is negative 480 Celsius, I think.
I think that's pretty close.
I think that's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So you think this would be a good, like, all year round winter car?
I think, it could be. It shows that it's pretty capable to get through snow, and that's something that I have to be really mindful of when I'm thinking about what car I'm going to drive, because I live in an area where snow is a real thing when you're driving.
Right.
And is it going to be capable to get through it? Can I get to work? Can I get to the grocery store? I think this would honestly be great year round.
I mean, I do have to say, once you put this thing into 4-wheel drive, it is pretty unstoppable.
Yeah.
I say as it immediately gets stopped. Okay. It's probably good for the alignment. So, 4 high right now, traction on. kind of stuck.
Yeah, a little bit.
So let's see if we push the traction off button in 4 high. That's funny.
Spinning out.
So I think what we're experiencing here is there's some rocks underneath the snow.
Oh, okay.
And that's what that howling noise is we're basically doing like a under snow burnout. I'm not sure that I would recommend these tires for everyday snow use.
No.
Yeah, they are kind of limited in their forward and actually lateral bite. Let's see if I can get a slightly better angle at this. Come on up on the mountain. But the Jeep is a very impressive little unit.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on. Don't want to get too much axle hop. It just keeps pushing us down in this ditch. Come on.
Come on. Come
Dig.
On. Come on. Here
Dig.
we go.
Come on.
Here we go. There it is. All right.
So it says traction control's off. It's not really fully off. Like it's definitely still biting a little bit in 4 high at least. But listen. Not bad.
It still got up.
This is a light, fluffy fall snow. Curious to see how they would do like in that heavy, thick spring snow.
Yeah, like super heavy.
Yeah, that's a lot harder on vehicles.
Yeah.
Final obstacle. Now, this is the start of the Ironclads Trail, and if you want to find out the best trails in your area, what app should folks check out, Jen?
Onyx.
Onyx Off-Road, that's right. Know exactly what you're getting into, know how to get there, and what to expect when you're out in the dirt.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Back in low range for these gnarly steps. Now we have quite famously snapped some driveline components on this very spot.
Hopefully not today.
Hopefully not. In low range, so we've got that traction control disabled, the brake lock differential system is active, and we're gonna have to take this slow because these are some pretty sizable steps, which you can't even see under the snow. Look at that.
Barely see them. I can just tell that we're up for something right now.
All right, let's see how this goes. So, front left in the hole. Climb, baby, climb. Come on. These tires just don't have that forward bite.
No, they don't. Weak.
Here, we can actually try this. This is select speed, and this is like Toyota's crawl control.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm gonna let the Jeep try to do it all by itself. Let's see if that's got anything. What if I go more passenger side?
And you are not pressing the pedals at all right now.
No, this is all the Jeep.
Wow.
All right, that's not doing any better. I'm gonna just take a little bump at this obstacle. It's probably like a 2-foot tall ledge here that we're trying to get over. So don't think that because we can't do this that the capability is less on this Jeep. It's more that just this is a really tough thing to do in the snow.
With these tires.
Yeah, great point. Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh, we're kicking up so much snow.
Give one more little bump, but that's pretty violent.
It is. I feel like we're doing another burnout on the rocks.
I feel like we're gonna start breaking stuff pretty soon.
Come on. It wants to.
Come on, yep.
It wants to.
There it goes.
Hey.
Oh, we're going off the trail. Come on. Come on.
Oh, it's so close.
There it goes.
Little bite.
There it goes, Jen.
Okay.
Oh, I'm stuck on the next one. Oh, it's working so hard right now. I want to slide in that tree.
Oh, this is so violent for how slow we're going.
I know. It's the world of off-roading in the snow.
Wow.
Just try one more little bite. I'd love to get up this last little. We're also completely flexed out in the back. I feel the bump stops.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's just not gonna do it. Come on, baby, come on, grip. Give me something. Now, if I had a Rubicon, right now I could potentially click on some lockers. It's working so hard.
Wants to. I feel like. Hey!
Come on, dude. Right when I'm about to give up, it just finds more grip. At this point, I think we're just melting the snow.
Oh yeah, or our tires.
Yeah. Good thing these were used.
Yeah.
Okay, give it one more little bump here.
She's smoking.
I know it's hard when the cooling fan is working when it's 19 degrees outside.
All right, one more shot.
Come on. No.
I think we've reached our limit.
I think we need to come back here and try this again with better rubber, which we have an announcement to make about that.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting some new tires installed tomorrow.
Absolutely. So we're getting a set of the new BFG KO3s, Falcon Wild Peaks, and Firestone Destination XTs, all 3-peak snow rated. The kind of the, in my mind, the big 3 all-terrain tires, and we're gonna mount them up, right?
Yeah, right at the shop.
Yeah, and then get them on this Jeep and see if that makes a difference in the snow. I'm really excited to see how a 3-peak tire works.
I think it's gonna be so much better.
Now, unfortunately, this is also the problem with off-roading in the snow. So you have to go down, which is usually more stressful than going up.
Yeah, especially backwards.
Especially. So ideally, we will avoid the trees. This is actually where that select speed control is pretty good.
Yeah.
Going backwards.
Kind of applying the brakes.
Yeah,
as well.
just letting you focus on the steering. Holds me at 0.6 miles an hour right now.
Nice maneuver around the trees.
Check that out.
Very good.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, I'm happy.
And folks, if you are interested in buying a new Jeep Wrangler, be sure to check out our warranty sponsor, Granger Motors. Linked below, extended warranties, and we have a discount for TFL viewers, so check them out.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought the Wrangler came up pretty good through all of this. I know its competitors would be like the Toyota 4Runner or the Ford Bronco. Obviously, I haven't seen how those do coming up here, but I'd be really curious to see how they make it through the snow.
I think what we learned today is A, the lightness and the size.
Major help.
Being able to kind of pick your line through the trees, awesome. And then B, the toughness. I mean, I was just wailing on that throttle today. We had a lot of wheel speed, a lot of traction control intervention. The fan was kicking on, but nothing broke.
No, she crawled up.
So Bill, or maybe we should, if it's a her, Billy, really killed it out here today. I'm very impressed.
She did.
And I think with some better tires, we're going to have even more luck. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And as always, this has been Tommy.
Jen.
We'll see you next time. Head over to alttfl.com for more real world reviews. Woo!